Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, this should be going without a hitch. But I don't know if it is, because I'm having to use some new software now. Is it working? Is it not? Well, apparently I'm live. I don't know. I don't want to get started and find out that I'm actually not. So is there anybody there in the chat to give me the thumbs up or let me know that everything's coming through? Okay, so Martin's here. See, I was hoping that the chat would come through on my screen, but it's not. It's supposed to be coming through on my screen. Right. See? Problems. I can see. I've got my phone in front of me, so I can at least see what's going on. Sounds a bit quiet. Does it sound a bit quiet? Can I... Apparently the volume's at full. Let's try. Is that any better at all? I don't know. You let me know. So, like I say, I'm not going to be able to put... I can hear myself coming back at me now, so let me do something about that. Sorry, this is going to be a bit of a teething problems type thing. Right, okay, so Martin says, hey Gareth, can hear you a bit. Joe, Spectrum Flipper, hello there. That's actually what he said as well. Martin says hello to Joe. Ben's here, hello there. Martin, hey Ben. Sounds a bit quiet to be honest, says Joe. Hi Martin, hi Ben. Sounds fine on my end, says Ben. Visually looks good too. Martin says the visual's okay, but the sound is quiet. And Dave, hello mate. Hello sir, how are you? Saying hello to each other. And Martin says mine's about the same now that I've fiddled around with the settings. But you can turn the volume up a bit. Okay, fair enough. See, it doesn't help that it's not even showing me on here what it's using as an audio input. It just says mic auxiliary, and I've set 3 of them up, and all 3 of them just say mic auxiliary. So, I can't even switch between them, sadly, at the moment. So it's showing me as all in the green here though, so you should be able to hear me. Anyway, this has got to be very, very boring. Joe's joined us. How are you doing, Joe? Easy going to finish it tonight. Well, I hope so. I hope so. Like I said, I am trialling some new software. This could be how the council goes moving forward as well. Which means... Oh, I've got a warning on my screen. I don't know what that means. Oh, now it's put my... Now it's put the chat up. Don't suppose I can... No, I can't put them up on the screen though. That's a shame. But at least I can see them now. Okay, oh, well I could see it, it's now gone. Awesome. Can't make that any smaller. Oh well, at least I've got my phone, I'll have to use that. Oh, we've got an Aaron with us, bloody hell. Did you not see me enough today in the shop? Can hear. Yes, it's manageable, says Martin. All right, okay. Generally think you'd have an easier time if you sang the TMNT these. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You need to watch more often because I've done that already. You're late to this party now. Aaron, I don't know if you figured it out yet, but Bob and Mart's is Martin, who used to pop in on a Saturday with his dad. I'll leave you two to get reacquainted. Right, let's switch. If this works. I can do this now. And you get to see what I see. It's pretty much as well. You're at a very slight different angle there, what you're looking through, to what I'm at, but it's very, very close. Am I still coming through clear receipts? Let me see if there's what else I can do with that. Advanced audio properties. Active. Okay. Let me try this. Is that any better? Is that any louder? At all? Is that any louder at all? You're asking about each other. That's cool. Nice angle. I'm getting an advert. Why am I getting an advert? Definitely louder. Oh, cool. Right. I'm going to mess with that a little bit more before I get started. I'll take it up to 12 decibels. And then hopefully we can just get cracking. Well, I can just get cracking. I've got to be honest with you. I'm in one of those moods today where I just cannot be arsed. Right, how's that? Is that nice and clear? Got a bit louder. A bit. Okay. Right, okay then. Let's tell you what, I'm going to go back to this. Oh, that was... get rid of that. That was supposed to be turned off, was that? Oh well. Although I noticed that came through without any volume then. No, it didn't. I've turned the volume off on the TV, on the monitor, haven't I? Joe can hear it now. Okay. Wow, there's a bit of a delay. I can tell you that much. There's a bit of a delay. All good now. Right, okay, let's get cracking then. For those that haven't already seen, this is what I'm on with, which is a bloody big Gundam kit. And I'm looking forward to it being done. I'm getting a bit sick of seeing these pieces now. So, fingers crossed, tonight's gonna be the night. Right, you're chatting amongst each other. That's all cool. I'm going to switch the camera now back to, well, not to that. I'm actually going to switch it to that. And now I'm wondering if the mic might have gone down. No, that should be okay. Yeah, that should be okay then. Right. If you remember, this is about as far as we got before last time. In fact, no, I hadn't even attached the legs last time, had I? Because all this still needed doing. And I knew that was going to drop off. And this, which is going to go on to the back of it, which is a big bugger. So yeah, for those that haven't been before, that's your regular high-grade Gundam kit. Okay, it's a Zaku, but it's still a Gundam kit. This is the same scale, it's just a bigger brute. And that's what I'm on with right now. Let's pop him back. Preferably without knocking everything over. Yep, managed that. So yeah, that's what we're on with. In fact, I'll move him over this side, and then he's taken up a bit by Cosmic Toy Man in the corner there. Oh, no, one more thing I've got to bring into shot. And that's these, isn't it? My cutting mats. So I was kind of prepared. I had it already at the side of me. Already at the side of me. Yeah, I'm going to have to stand him up out of the way. He's in the way of my hands. And I've just pulled his leg collar off. There we are. That's the problem when you don't glue them on. You're not meant to glue them, are you? It's not meant to be glued. Right, so this is what we're working on now. I need to get all my lovely clippers out. What's people saying? Still hear me? That's great. Sounds okay. Ben likes Gundam and he might like Gundam because he likes those blockies. Oh, cool, cool. And Joe says that you can hear me. It was a trapdoor. I have no idea what you're talking about, Joe. Let's try and get that a little bit centralised to the screen for your benefit rather than mine. And then get these things out. Right. And for a little bit later on, we do have some coconut content in the form of bounty. Brilliant. Now I'm sure that this screen is supposed to be the other way around, you know. Yes, it is. You know what? It's a pain in the backside, is that? Right, hang on. There, that's how it's meant to be. That's what I'm going for. And now you're seeing what I'm seeing. That's more like it. Dave says he can't hear me that well at the moment, but his vegetables are sizzling. Okay. And Joe says he's streaming a game at the same time. Alright, okay, so you're streaming at the same time I'm streaming. Blooming hell. Yes, Dave, we've got coconut content. I've actually just had a pack of those, so I probably won't eat them today. Now, where am I in the grand scheme of things? Where did we get to? There. So this is what we're building now. These are the big cannons that go between here. So I can actually move that off the desk and that should give me a little bit of space at least. Dave's making a stir fry. Very, very nice. You can put coconuts into a stir fry, you know that. Yeah, we're a bit obsessed with coconuts here, thanks to Dave. It's interesting, on my screen it's telling me who's viewing, or how many viewers we've got. And it's telling me how many people are chatting and how many views altogether, but it's not showing me the chat, which it's supposed to do. So that's something I'm going to need to look at for future streams, isn't it? Especially if we're going to use the council, use this for the council. Right, E and A. E12 and 15 and 14. And A18. Okay. These are not all in order anymore, I don't think. I think they got mixed up last time. F. B. A. D. E. We got two E's. Am I doing two? 2 times. Yes, we're doing 2. Oh. Right, A first. 18. Where's 18? There we go. Last piece is off this one. Excellent. So how is everyone this evening? I do hope that we're all well. Hey? I can get rid of that sprue now. Excellent. Excellent. So Joe's playing Broken Sword on the PS5. There's no coconut content in today's stir fry, unfortunately, says Dave. And the veg should be tossed in coconut milk. That's a good idea, yes. Ben says he's great, he's just waiting for Saturday. Blooming hell, Ben. Bless you. Yes, that's 12. That's 15. Okie dokie. And 15. There's only 14 left, and I need 14 as well, don't I? And then that's another 2 sprues I can get rid of. Yay! Can I get rid of this sprue as well? Yes, I can indeed. Right, 15 first. Martin's in agreement with Ben for not being able to wait until Saturday. Anyone would think they were doing something special. Dave says he has control of all the buttons on this Sunday's Toy Me, Toy You because Lee is off gallivanting at TF Nation. Hopefully I won't break anything. Got a couple of special guests as well, haven't you? Oh, he's already got there, he's already mentioned it. Joe says all's good in the hood. The other Joe says no more biscuits. And even more risky, says Dave, because he has Gareth as a guest. Yes, that's right. Can't imagine why on earth he wants me back. Then again, without Andy and Ed, we might not actually destroy the entire show. Clean this up before I assemble. This one. One of these. I'm glad you lot are keeping each other occupied in the chat because these hobby streams can be incredibly boring, can't they? That said, they're very chilled and relaxed. For you guys. You get to watch me getting stressed out. It is special, says Martin. We're going to Cosmic Toys. It is special, says Ben. Going to the greatest shop in Yorkshire. Oh, I don't know if I could. I don't think it's that good. Rudy Zizou is with us on Zizou. I really need to find out how you pronounce his name. Love Rudy, he's fantastic, but I need to find out how to pronounce his name. He's with us, so there is a chance of more professionalism creeping in. Boring, nothing boring about it, says Ben. They're relaxing, says Martin. And Dave only comes for the chat, to be honest. He's not interested in anything that I've got to offer. And you know what? I'm not at all surprised, and I certainly don't blame you. How does this attach? There we go. It's quite a big looking cannon, isn't it? Looks cool. That green lens in there, doesn't it? Okay. And now I've got to clean these ones up. Family's all excited today because the new series of Wednesday is on Netflix, so they're all tuning into that at the moment. And they did offer to wait for me as well and watch it tomorrow night, because obviously I'm preoccupied doing this. But I said, nah, it's alright. To be honest with you, I'm really not feeling it. And no detriment to the show or anything like that. I really enjoyed season 1. But it was like, that feels like it was 2 years ago now. I don't know if it was only a year or whatnot, but it just feels like it's ages, and I'm just not interested in it anymore. It feels too long. And they tried to bait me by saying, oh, well, you won't be interested in Stranger Things then, will you, when that comes back later this year? And I was like, no, actually I won't. Again, that one has been 2 years, hasn't it? And it's just too long. Just past it all. I feel like I've got nothing to look forward to at the moment, because there's no... Well, Doctor Who's been rubbish for everyone except Dave for several years now. Star Wars isn't exactly putting out top quality content, although I did really enjoy Andor. But that's an outlier, isn't it? The Marvel stuff's a bit crap lately. The DC stuff's just the same. So there's nothing to look forward to. Don't get stressed out, says Joe. It's bad. And Dave's here. Another Dave. Dave the Reanimator. Hello, Dave. How are you doing, sir? Yeah, I just don't feel like there's anything with, amazing at the moment. Got to build 4... Do this 4 times. F1 and F2, so there should be... Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. Okay. Maybe I'm just getting old. Well, I suppose there's no maybe about it, is there? Baz! Hello, Baz, how you doing? Joined us, have you? Dave's good. Oh, me and my daughter are holding down the Doctor Who fandom now, says Dave. Yeah, okay, cool. Reanimator Dave, shouldn't you be busy building a Froggy Kingdom right now? Eh? Or is tonight your night off from Minecraft? but there's only them left on this sprue. It won't take up as much room in the box now, and it'll be easier to find other sprues when I'm looking for them. And I'm going to do the same with this one. So one thing I am curious about are the cogs that are whirring around inside my head whilst I'm concentrating hard. Are they coming through in the on can you hear them? In my head they sound like a Michael Bay transformer. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Dave. Oh. Okay, well, rest in peace to your mum then. So Dave's mum's passed away, sadly. I'm really sorry to hear that. I won't pry. If there's, you know, you can always chat about it next time you pop in. You know, always pop in for a coffee or a pot of tea whenever you feel like it, if you like, at the shop. You know where I am. How's the new layout working for you? This is a broader question to the audience. Obviously, at the moment, we're just on the one camera, but if I was to pop the two back on, I'll just double check. In fact, on this, I'm going to double check the audio as well. That's fine, apparently. So how's this new layout working for you? With the me up in the other corner, no background, just the main screen showing what it is I'm doing. Does this work? And obviously a little cosmic toy man down in the corner there. Got to have him, haven't we? I had liked the other one. Well, let's show it and then you know exactly what I mean. Yeah, this one. I had liked this one. I like the bright colours on it and everything, but I don't think there's enough focus on what's actually going on screen. And that's why I changed it to this one. That said, I do feel like our friend Ed was a little bit irked at the other one because it was too similar to his, and he obviously didn't like sharing his toys. And if I'm honest, I had felt it was a little bit too similar to his as well. still a lug left on that one. I'm getting another ad on mine. Do you guys keep getting ads coming? Ben likes the layout. What software are you on? Says Dave. I'm using OBS, which is 100% free as well. So I do hope it works out and that I don't have any teething problems when it comes to adding guests as well. Hello, Mr. B. How are you, sir? Haven't seen you for a while. How are you? How were you in last week? You might have been in last week. How goes it, my friend? I'm not bad at all, thank you. I'm not bad at all. Martin likes the layout as well. Everyone's saying hello. Ben's not had any ads. That's interesting. I wonder if it's just on phones then. Martin's not had any ads. Hello, Mario. Hey, are you well, sir? Are you well? I'm going to take me back off the screen. So, there. Yeah, Dave, I would strongly recommend having a good look at OBS. It's quite infinite in its possibilities and what it is you can do with it. And once you've set it up, it's there on your computer permanently. But obviously, only one person can handle it, I believe. I don't think if you were to have it set up, I don't think Lee would be able to use it. But obviously, you could still invite him as a guest. Dave's getting ads, and they are twice the volume you are. Oh, I do apologise for that. Interesting. I wonder why. Right, delay ads for 10 minutes. Is that it? I can only delay ads for 10 minutes. Ah. Well, no one should get any ads for 10 minutes now anyway. OBS, that's right. Yes, Dave. Mario's good. How are you and the family? We're all good, thank you. Attitude from the kids, but that's 14-year-old girls for you, isn't it? Ben's watching on a tablet, but the chat on the phone. Alright, okay, fair enough. Mine's all on the phone, so far so good. Interesting, isn't it? Has anybody seen any new films yet, says Joe? I saw Superman a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Right, I think... Thinky-dinky-doo, I'm good with these. Sort out which are which now. Tell you what then, we're still complaining about the audio. Well, not complaining, but acknowledging that it's still quiet. Let's try. Now that should be considerably louder. Let me know how that is. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Superman was the last one I saw, says Dave. Liked it more than Gareth did. I thought it was alright. It's, 6 out of 10 for me. Alright. Martin was going to watch Solo on DVD that he got from me on Saturday, but he's now discovered that his DVD player isn't working. Looks like it blew in my... Oh, if it turns out that there's nothing wrong with your TV, it was just your DVD player that went. Dave can hear me fine. I think they make ads noisy on purpose. Oh well, I've put the volume up for you now anyway. Right, what's next? C17 and C18. So that's these. I'm guessing it's them. Nope, they're 14s. Okay. There they are, 17s and 18s. Right, okay. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. What will be, will be. Slot that side. And put the others at that side. They're 17s, they're 18s. Remember that, Gareth, remember. Remember, Gareth, remember. Superman was an 8 out of 10 for Dave. I think the fuses in both went kabang, says Martin. Still in two minds about going to see Fantastic Four. Yeah, I'm more than happy to wait for streaming, and I'm so far behind at the moment on Marvel films that I'm just not really bothered about seeing any of them. And the only one that I keep thinking about watching is Thunderbolts. Or New Avengers, whatever you want to call it. Right, 17 at this side. And 18 at this side. Let's clean them up. Dave does want to see Thunderbolts. Never got round to it in the cinema. Yeah, well, I was never planning on seeing it at the cinema. It just wasn't something I was remotely interested in, to be fair. But I will be honest, I thought the trailers for it looked quite good. So I was always sort of like, well, I'll watch that when it comes onto streaming. And I just haven't got round to it. Minzavig, maybe I'll watch what's it called? Brave New World. Captain America-less Brave New World. But that's purely because Harrison Ford's in it. And I won't be surprised if it isn't one of his last films, to be fair. Although he seems very fit and able for his age, doesn't he? Keep taking off chunks of plastic that's not supposed to come off with this. The last time I was at the pictures, a guy popped up playing an organ, says Martin. Finally got round to that Transformers and Turtles crossover. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Saw it for a fair price and decided to go for it. Arrived today whilst I was at work. That's a comic, is that, for those that aren't in the know? Brave New World was okay, but not great. Fair enough. Fairish enough. Ah, so that's the difference. So we've got larger prongs than others. Go next is this bit, which is F3 C14. Where's 1 and 2 coming to it? Does that mean you do that before that? Well, obviously. F. Let's see. Right, F's are those bits that I kept, aren't they? Excellent. And C's. See, I'd do the same with this now because I'm using those now, I believe. Yeah, C14. I'm using them now. And there's only that one piece left, but the name for the sprues up here. So I can't exactly just cut that off and keep it. Ugh. Best parts of Brave New World are in the trailer, says Ben. So Ben's seen it then, fair enough. The big thing this week has been Spider-Man, hasn't it? Because they've started filming that, and we're seeing images rather of Tom Holland in the new suit. Which, why is it a new suit? Why are they not just using the same one that they had at the end of the last film? Because that was awesome. I was quite excited to see where they were going to go after that as well. But again, it feels like it's been a bit too long now, and I don't know, just meh. And already with the clips that people are sharing, you know, the leaked set photos and the leaked shots of him swinging through Scotland on his Glasgow, isn't it? I think on his on the crane, the behind the scenes shots that people are leaking. I feel like I'm going to have seen the film by the time it comes out. Last time Martin actually went to the cinema to see the disappointing Rise of Skywalker. They can sell toys with the new stuff, says Dave. Back! Had a phone call, says Mr. B. Hello! Welcome back. Practical swinging that. Yeah! Oh yeah, definitely. Credit to that. Credit to that. I think I'd liked to, or preferred to have waited and seen it in the actual film though. And you do know they're going to touch it all up with CGI. Get rid of wrinkles in his suit and stuff like that. Because we can't be seeing wrinkles in a superhero costume, can we? They have to be well ironed and everything. Perfectly smooth. Oh. I like pens, aren't they? Like EpiPens for doing insulin. They're a bit like my mum's. Yeah. One more, shouldn't there? I've got a right earworm for that, haven't I? Keeps coming back. At least there won't be a copyright claim against me. The mask can be ripped in half there. Oh, is that what they're going to do, do you think? I wouldn't be surprised, actually. I think you're probably onto something there. Yeah, so we've now got 4 of those. And they clip onto this, do they? Okay. Cool beans. And there's those bits left over from the sea, so I can get rid of these massive sprues now. Hey! The last movie that Ben went to see at the cinema was Venom 3. Again, that's another one I haven't got round to watching. Although I think the second one really let me down. I enjoyed the first one. I just felt like nothing that should have happened in the second one actually happened. Apparently it's time to stand up, ladies and gentlemen. I say no, it's not. You know, they're so clever. So I was looking there, I was like, well, does it go that way? Or does it go that way? I looked at the instructions, it doesn't really look very clear. But then, there's a notch there. And there's a gap for it there, so it can only go one way. Very clever. Make sure that you put it together in the right order. Very, very clever. Oh, I needed that drink. Freshen my throat up a little bit. La 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 la. There we are. The voice is working again. Yeah, Tom Hardy in it. And Martin liked Tom Hardy in Legend. Yeah, he played 2 fantastic roles in that. Right, H31 twice to a G14. Okay. G14. One piece left, which I'm going to be needing in a minute, aren't I? G15 is the other side of it, so yeah, we'll just take it now. And get rid of this sprue, because it's the last part on it. Empty sprue. Right, move that aside for now. H31. And I also need 32 in the next one, so we'll take them as well. Excellent. Another empty sprue. I'm loving all these empty sprues now. He's great in Peaky Blinders. Good in the film Bronson 2, apparently. Is Tom related to Matt and Jeff? No, I don't believe they are. And Mario agrees, Ben, he was brilliant. He's a very good actor. He is a very, very good actor. I actually find him very personable as well in interviews. Quite frequently, when you see actors, you know, in the real world, so to speak, I always think, well, not always, but I often think, oh, what a douche. They're not as good as the parts they play. But no, I find him quite down to earth, very grounded, and I do like him. I think he's quite a good actor. I like the way he handles the press sometimes as well. And I've got another ad on my screen. Let's delay them for another 10 minutes. Is it this one next? Yeah, last one. Is anyone watching any good shows at the moment? Any good TV shows? Or streaming shows, should I say? I don't do TV. I don't have a TV license, so I'm not allowed to do TV. Not had a single ad. Well, it's because I'm pausing them for you. And there. And then we sandwich it with the next slice of bread. There we go. Cool. What do we do with this? We just pop it aside, okay? We'll move on to this. D6 and D9. Oh, Ben, you may be pleased to know that I ordered some mystery dice goblin stock today. I don't think it'll be here tomorrow, though. It might be here on Friday. And I did tell them that after seeing my video, you ran straight to their website and bought a couple of packs. Well, actually I need these next two parts on the next step as well, so we will clip them while we're at it. Yeah, when I was on the phone to them, because they rang me today to see what I thought of the samples that they sent, they were very pleased to tell me that, oh, don't worry, it won't take up any space in your shop. It comes in a point of sale display. It's really small. It'll fit nicely on the end of your counter. I said, you haven't seen my counter, love. Joe said something about yellow jackets. Ben's been watching Transformers. Dave's been catching up on the 2003 versions of Turtles on Paramount Plus. Cool. Apparently Joe's been watching Andy and Ed. Martin's watched Bless This House the other night on YouTube. The 03 Turtles is awesome, says Ben. Dave agrees. He's loving it. I think Ben wants to tell him something, but he doesn't want to spoil it because he's posted a funky looking emoji there. Wide eyes and hands over the mouth. Social media has been trying to sell Dave LOWBOT recently. Can only imagine they think any toy will do at this point. Well, remember, if you do want any, buy them from Mark at Brooks Collectibles. They're actually opening LOWBOT shops in the UK, aren't they? There's one open in Manchester and they're opening a second one in a different part of Manchester, apparently. I don't get it. Well, actually, no, they're not LOWBOT shops. They're Pop Mart shops, which is the company that makes LOWBOT, and they do a lot of art toys. I do actually have some in the shop that I'd brought over from Japan, but they're not like LOWBOTs. I actually think they're quite cool, the ones that I ordered. But obviously their biggest seller in the shops will be LOWBOT because it's some kind of weird craze at the moment. But you do have to be careful because if it's not from Pop Mart, it will be fake because only Pop Mart sell them. Apparently they have granted a license to Forbidden Planet now, which is strange. Right, so that one and that one goes into there. Flip it around, and that one goes into there. Flip that over, and these go into there. Oh, it's coming together. It's coming together. And that's clips. I put them together wrong. And they won't come apart. There we go, they will come apart. Ah, I need to take that off as well, won't I? No, Joe, I didn't go to Japan. I ordered them from Japan. I'm going to Japan. Not anytime soon, sadly. It'll be quite a while away yet. It's going to wait until the girls have finished high school. Which is not next year, it's the year after. And then once they've done their exams and they're finished, before the 6-week holiday starts, we're going to head over to Japan, stopping off at South Korea along the way. And it's going to be a 3-week trip, so Martin, Ben, that's going to be at least 3 Saturdays that the shop will be shut, I'm afraid. I cannot wait, you know, really cannot wait. I'm so looking forward to it. Right, and that's in there. Cool, 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 cool. Well, at this stage now it's telling me to build the stand, so yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that this will be done tonight. So Ben can't wait, he'll definitely buy some dice. Do I remember the Fast Forward series? That was awful. No, I've not seen that. Some weird creature. Oh, the Boo-Boos, yes. If you went there, I'd be in my element. Yes, I certainly will be, won't I? Certainly will be. What will we do? Says Martin. Martin and Ben will need to set up a support group. We've already got one, haven't we? We've already got a support group for them. The Toy Collectors group. Let's just hope you don't sneak over a Godzilla. I'll be seeing the giant life-size one that they've got there. And hopefully there'll be a giant life-size Gundam still as well. Like that needed to be on a sprue. Yeah, sadly for a family of 4, it's a very, very expensive trip. Once in a lifetime kind of expense for us anyway. I do hope to visit Japan again in the future, but that'll probably be without the kids. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? I've never had any inclination to leave the country. And the idea of visiting Japan, it's like, yep, I'm up for it. I want to go now. I want to go this instant. do them. Right, well, that's confusing, isn't it? For levitating displays, for grounded displays. See, I'm thinking with that as the footprint instead of that, there's going to be less chance of it falling over. But that's for if it's flying and that's for if it's stood, so... choose one. I wonder if I'll be able to have the big footprint and have him so that his feet are on this, so that it can be stood. Oh, I don't know. So that's, it's just going to depend where you connect it in the back, isn't it? It does show different places. So if I don't use that and use this instead, okay. We'll see. We'll see. What's the chat saying? Oh, please pledge your support for Ben and Martin through a difficult time of their life and not being able to go to Gareth's shop. That got removed. Don't know what you're talking about, Joe. I'm going to organise an all-night comedy bonanza in aid of Ben and Martin. Cosmic Relief. Very good, Dave. Very good. You could open the shop of their code Cosmic, the government. Oh. I could open the shop over there. Okay. Can you support a lost, lonely person unable to visit Cosmic Toys? You could open a shop over there called Cosmic Hire. Okay. Give us your chuffing toys. Bless yous. Bless yous. Right, so let's have a look at this now. What's in here? Ooh. I'm going to move this up a bit. I can't because it's plugged in. If I unplug it, oh, it still stays on. That's good. That's good. I did worry that if I unplug the camera. Hello everyone. Yeah, you can see more of the mess on my desk now, including cars. Right, that goes into that. Right, yeah, I see it. I see it. Oh. It's a bit top heavy at the back now. Yeah, I've already got that on there. Oh, that's if I want to change them. Okay. So will this... where does this go? Oh, it goes on under the big disc at the back. Okay. So I can have him kind of stood on there, couldn't I? Oh, I pulled that off again. Different foot this time now. There we go. Yes, the feet do kind of go onto those bits. There's less chance of it falling over on a stand like that. Oh, that's cool. That's it. Look at that. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Martin. Joking aside, he hopes Gareth and his family have a wonderful time in Japan when the time comes. Oh, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. Right, so there's all these bits to add on to it now. I've done this. Right. So they're short ones, they're long ones. SB1, SB13. They're SB13. Right, so they're finger ones. And they're everything else ones. Okay. Ooh. I'm going to keep them because I could use them for lightsabers. Gareth's family could cosplay as samurai. Hi, I'm a privileged celebrity. Ben here has been abandoned by his toy supplier. Now he spends his days foraging in dustbins for discarded Kinder Egg plastic containers to lick. Dave, that's not very nice. Funny, but not very nice. I don't know if I can be bothered trimming these down. You know, shaving off the lumps. It's too many. Martin straight in there. I can make use of those green bits if not needed. You talk about Ben foraging, it's Martin that claims everything that everyone's giving away. Martin's got so low that he's begging for green scraps. Oh my word. suppose there will be plenty of these. These are the finger ones, aren't they? Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm a crazy, oh for the love of you. Can't afford a carriage, so we'll have to hold the marriage. But you'll look sweet on the back seat of a bicycle built for two. Well, that wasn't repetitive at all. Sick of seeing bright green, says Ben. Hey up all, hello Josh, how you doing matey? Are you okay? Joining us just as I'm getting close to the end. I was watching your Blockies Minion video earlier and I've got another advert. Oh my word. Blocking them again for another 10 minutes. Right. I'm going to start on that side first because then it won't poke me in the eye. The right lights, these are going to look awesome. This won't fit in any of the shelves in my UV cabinets, which is such a shame. Yeah, I was watching your Blockies Minion video earlier. Very, very good. They look cool, then. Very cool. Oh, which one goes into there then? SB, that's them. Now, do you reckon there's going to be just enough of these, or do you think there might be spares? Because I can imagine these are the kind of thing that ping off and disappear. SB13. Yeah, that's right. And then one each of these ones into here. Actually, that's not right. Oh, that's very loose. Yeah, that's the right ones. That's very, very loose, is that? It just drops out. Try that side. Ah, that side stays in. Wonder if it's squeezing together a bit. Try a different one. Nope. Interesting. Slight bend to the plastic by the look of it. It's insane, is that? Wowzers. Right, so I've just got the ones to put around the outside now, haven't I? Since as we've got to this bit, I'm going to switch the camera over to... It might start playing the intro when I do this, but no, it hasn't done, has it? Yeah, that's what you've been looking through all this time. Let's move that down. There we are. I'll move this over here because I think you'll see it better in this one. I'll have to lift it up, won't I, in a moment, once I've finished sticking these in, which we're practically done now anyway. How are they done for time? 23 minutes past 9. That's not bad, is it? Chat saying. So Josh arrived, didn't I? Highs, he's good. Brilliant, that's good. May have more coming from them, he says. Oh, I'm sure that they've sent you plenty. I'm assuming that Blockies have sent you them. Ben just likes the Transformers ones. Stay on target, says Joe. Wow. So what's the big red ones for then? Oh. Are they for the... Look at that! How insane is that? That's just sheer and utter madness, isn't it? I mean, I think his eyes should have lasers in them as well, and, you know, blast you with his eyes. Like Superman. So I'm going to guess that the red ones are for the big guns on his back. They are indeed. They are indeed. Okay. Don't think I need the instructions for that. Famous last words. To be honest, at this point, I'm just glad to be done. Or nearly done, at least. Trim them down another time. And I just realised I'm not supposed to use these clippers on translucent plastic, which both the green and the red is slightly, but it is a softer plastic, so I think I'm okay. What's chat saying? Where will I display that? That's a blooming good question, Dave. To be honest, I am planning a change to the window display at the shop, and I want to have some built-up Gundams in the window. So I think this is one piece that will look incredible and stand out in the window. I do have a larger Gundam as well, which is up behind me up there, as well as some of my smaller ones. So yeah, they'll be not for sale pieces for obvious reasons, but at least they'll be displayed. Ben says that's awesome. Josh says that's awesome. Josh said it first, apparently. Not that we're fighting over things like that. I'm trying to do that wrong, aren't I? Probably a full-on minefield. The cats will have a field day to see that. Yeah, they will. It'll be fantastic content if he did drop it. Thank you, Dave. Very kind of you. Twat. I mean toy slice. Sorry, I pronounced it wrong. Well, you're gonna like the next package, Ben, says Joe. Alright, yeah, the other minions. I think the reaction would be worth watching. It's cool, says Mario. Gareth versus the Gundam. Fail. Thanks, Joe. It's gonna need flashing lights on top of it so the aircraft don't fly into it. A bigger one, says Ben. Yeah, I've got a bigger one. Same. It's if you remember when I could be bothered to do the Toy of the Day posts, and I did pictures of one outside, stood on rocks in the garden, up against trees and stuff like that. It's that one. It's about I would say 13 inches tall. Bigger. It's about 17 inches tall, I think. There we go. Good idea, says Mario. It's raining falling Gundams. Shut up, Joe. In trouble now, says Dave. Nah, you're not. See, the bigger one, Ben, it's the RX-78 too. There you go in there. Oh my god, it's going to be too heavy to... Obviously these are blast effects as if it's shooting. It's not going to be shooting. This is just for illustration purposes on this stream. It's that heavy with those on. I think when that's in use, it's when... Because you can transform this. Shall I see how we can transform it? I know I said I won't need the instructions again, didn't I? Oh, you've got to move the head, push the head down and pull the arms out and twist a load of stuff. It's a proper transformation. I thought it was just sort of like a fold thing. But no, it's a proper full-on transformation, and I'm not doing it. But when that's the case, it looks more like that. And that's when you put the red blast effects in. Yeah, so I'm going to take those off because it's not even strong enough to hold the gun up with them in, to be fair. Which does the gun come up over his shoulders? Actually, it'll work like that, won't it? Is that supposed to come up like that? Yeah. Oh, the stands come out. Get back in. There we go. There. Come on. That's absolutely insane, is that? I love it. And of course it is fully posable, so you can pose it about and do all sorts with it. Wowzers. Have you enjoyed this build along then, hey? This build diary? Is that build diary? Build stream, whatever. Try and get it in shot. Pew 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 pew. Let's pop it down before I drop it. Yeah, before I drop it. So I've been left with 2 spares for the fingers and 2 spares for the aura bit. That's cool. 2 of each spare. Ben loves it. Martin says, "Oh my god, this is this is totes bonkers." Totally totes, says Dave. I need safety glasses around that. Yeah, I think that's why. I mean, it still do some damage, but I think that's why they're very soft. In fact, they're that soft, I've just bent that one. But yeah, I dare say if that went into the eye, it'd still cause some damage with that. And the colours pop, so it transforms into Ed 209. Yeah. If your cats get it, would you tell them off? What's the point in telling a creature off? It can't understand a word you say. You know, cats don't even know when you're calling their name. This is something that I learnt. Cats don't even know when you're calling their name. They don't recognise the name, but they do recognise the tone in your voice. They're like candy sticks. Yeah, those red ones definitely are. There's a pearlescence to them as well. I dare say that's not coming across on camera. I don't think it will be, but there is sort of like an iridescence, pearly kind of effect to those. The greens are just sort of like a green translucent neon kind of colour. It's insane, says Josh. This has been awesome, says Martin. Can I come on one of your streams, says Joe. I'm thinking of something for you to come on, Joe. You know I've said that I'll let you on something, but I'm not going to let you on a live stream. I'll record something with you so that it can be edited. I'm sorry, matey, but I just do not trust you live. I no. And I think that you'd very, very easily say something that you regret. And once it's said, it can't be unsaid, can it? A fun stream. It's been awesome. They are just asshats. Who are just asshats? Oh, cats. Yes, cats definitely are. Can I ask how much is that kit? This one, I think when they came out, They were they about 85? 90? There was somewhere around that. I did get one from Japan, and it worked out cheaper to buy it. It was about 70 quid, but by the time I was done with the shipping, and I did get stung at customs as well, it ended up costing a little over 100, I think. But they're sold out and discontinued now. I do have one for a little more than what I paid for one on the website. Well, in the shop, I think it's about 120. Let me have a look for you. I'm going to need my keyboard for that, which is down here on the floor. Cosmic Toys. No. Oh, that's unusual. Normally when I start typing Cosmic, it comes up straight away. Cosmic Toys. I've cleared my browser. Yeah, I've got rid of my cookies and all that. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Hobby and model. Gundam. Where's the destroy? Where's the destroy? Oh. Apparently it's not on the website. That would explain why I haven't sold it, wouldn't it? No, it's not on the website. Fair enough. I'm fairly sure the one I've got in the shop is about 120. Which, yes, it's above RRP, but the long since about 9-12 months that they brought it out, and it's sold out like that. And I don't think that they did restocks. They did some later stock that they offered outside of Japan, but again, that sold out like that as well. So, yeah. I know they will offer it again at some point, but you know what it's like. It'll probably be more expensive when they do anyway, so it won't work out any cheaper. Where are we at? I'll be on my best behaviour. Well, please do, Joe, because it'll be a lot easier to edit. It's been a great build, says mate. Thank you. I really enjoyed the build, mate. Fun to watch. Thanks very much. All being well, in 2 weeks' time, because this is done now, so I can finally move on and do something else. All being well, the plan in 2 weeks' time is to do. Remember the yak face that I painted for Martin? Well, I've got his EV99 figure to paint as well. That could be a very, very short live stream because I plan on blasting it the base colour. Like I did the same with the yak face. I primed it in the flesh colour, the creamy colour for it. I plan on doing the same thing with EV99, but as I don't have a spray for that, I'll be going through the airbrush. Well, the only thing that'll be left to paint on it then will literally be just details, you know, like eyes and little dots and whatnot here and there, so I might have to have a backup thing ready for if that gets finished in like 10-15 minutes. But I am thinking maybe a Lego next time, because I haven't built a Lego thing for quite a while now, have I? What was the last Lego that I built? Have I ever built a Lego thing? Have I ever done Lego on a stream? Oh yes, I remember now. It's downstairs. It's the Pac-Man arcade, isn't it? So yeah, that is a long time ago now. It's an awful long time ago. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do some Lego. We'll do some Lego. I'll find a small set so I can do both in one stream maybe. Yes, yes. I'm reminding Martin. Oh yes, lol. He says. Dave says he really needs to get to the shop. Have a present for you too. Ooh, present. Thank you. That's very kind of you. There's going to be another bag of rubbish in it. Yeah. Toy Slice Dave says, thoughts and prayers are with Ben and Martin. My condolences in advance for when Gareth goes to the front. It's 2 years away. It's 2 years away. I might have staff by then, who knows? Thanks, Dave. Yes, I can supply a backup Gareth with the EV90. Yes, I'm sure you can. I'm not painting them all for you. You need to do some as well. Because yeah, it was the Pac-Man. Pac-Man was awesome. Brilliant set, is that? Right. Okay, that's it for tonight. What have I got coming up? On Friday there should be the recent sales video. Have I done one of those? I'm genuinely not sure now. Yes, I have. Yes, there's one ready to go on Friday. And then next Tuesday, there will be episode 1 in my first ever trilogy, which is based, it's opening up and taking a look at some Gamera figures, and I've put an awful lot of effort into these videos. Hopefully it's going to be the shape of things to come, and I've been working on them for about 3 months now, so please do watch, even if you're not interested in Gamera. I've tried to make them accessible to those that have never seen it before, that don't know the property, and I've done my best for that anyway. So there's 3 episodes, and they're going to be going out every 2 weeks, so you don't get sick of them. There'll be other stuff in between. So that's next Tuesday, and then and there'll also be the live stream from the shop on Tuesday, and then Cosmic Council next week. But before then, you'll be able to find me on Toy Me Toy You with Dave and Rudy on Sunday at 8 o'clock. So yeah, it's a busy week. It's a busy week coming up for Cosmic Toy Man, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Okay. And I'm gonna go. So good night. Sorry for dragging this out as long as I have done. Been at this since Boxing Day last year. But it's done now! Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. And bye-bye.